Championship game between Warrington and Salford. The teams for today's game: Warrington at 1, Brian Johnson; 2, Brian Carbett; 3, Paul Cullen; 4 is Mark Foster; 5, Rick Thackeray; 6, Paul Bishop; 7, Andy Gregory; 8 is Les Boyd; 9, Carl Webb; 10, Kevin Tamati; 11, Bob Jackson; 12 is Mark Roberts; and 13, Mike Gregory. Substitutes for Warrington are Ken Kelly and Billy McGinty. Salford side: 1, Paul Fletcher; 2, John Fazackley; 3, Greg Austin; 4, Kieran O'Loughlin; 5, Keith Benkley; 6, Mark Wakefield; at 7, Darren Bloor; 8, Steve Herbert; 9, Steve Moylan; 10, Gary Schubert; 11, David Major; 12, Mick McTeague; and 13, John Pendlebury. Substitutes for Salford are Peter Glynn and Dave Ruddy. Referee for today's game is Mr Tennant of Castleford. His judge is Mr Oliver and Mr Brown. So for the second successive week, Warrington take on Salford, this time in the Stones Bitter Championship. Warrington at the moment 1 victory, while Salford yet to score any points this season, as Warrington start playing from right to left in the white shirts with the primrose and blue band. It's Paul Fletcher who has it for Salford, running across field, brought down by Mike Gregory. This time it's Schubert, charges in. Carl Webb's there, along with Mike Gregory. Kick comes in early on from Pendlebury. Looks a good one. Brian Johnson's there, bouncing awkwardly for him. Takes it safely. Straightens up. He's brought down over on that far side. Carl Webb, acting halfback, sends it on to Tamati. And offside. And the first penalty of the afternoon going to Warrington. Offside against Darren Bloor. And over comes Brian Carbett. His first appearance in the first team this afternoon, after some good performances in the 18. And a good kick there, sets Warrington up on the attack just outside the Salford 25. Andy Gregory to take the tap, hands it on to Webb. Bishop brings in Gregory, long pass. Mark Roberts though juggled with it and the ball went loose. And here's Greg Austin for Salford. Schubert, and he drops the ball. Ball goes loose, picked up by Mark Foster. Foster now looks for the gap, he's away. He's got Thackeray. This could be the first try of the afternoon. Thackeray's going for the corner and he's in. First try of the afternoon is Rick Thackeray. It was Mark Foster who pounced on the loose ball. He beat one man and Thackeray, his pass, it was well taken. He beat one man and went in at the corner to make it Warrington 4, Salford 0. Try scorer Rick Thackeray. Nicely made from Mark Foster. So Paul Bishop on this near touchline. It's a good kick, but just goes across the face of the goal. And it remains Warrington 4 points, Salford 0. So, John Pendlebury changed on the programme, playing at number 12 instead of loose forward. Restarts, Tamati comes for it, bounces awkwardly for him. And that goes straight out of play for a scrum down. Gregory puts the ball in, Warrington ball, Gregory goes blindside. And he's brought down over on that far side by Bentley. And he's having number blow. This time it's Tamati. Charges through, 3 Salford players bring him down. Carl Webb this time acting halfback, goes himself on the play of the ball, head down, charges forward. Makes a couple of yards before he's brought down. This time it's Tamati out to Bishop, Bishop brings it in Bob Jackson, Jackson head down. Once again, it's Carl Webb. Tamati tries to go right, throws the ball back to Paul Bishop. Bishop now, dummies. He's well tackled by Mark Wakefield. Jackson out to Carl Webb, to Andy Gregory. Gregory, he's just caught. Gets up once more, carries on. Gregory's still going. Long pass, Carvett takes it well. Brian Carvett then kicks it forward. Bentley's there for Salford, takes it well. He's caught by Brian Carvett. Fletcher this time goes himself on the play the ball, clearing the lines for Salford. He's caught by Jackson and Roberts. Blow this time. Major. Steve Moylan then, ex-Warrington player, sends it back to Pendlebury. Pendlebury kicks downfield. Johnson's there once more. Takes it safely. Brian Johnson now moves forward. Hands off one man, gets the ball away to Thackeray. Thackeray moves in field. Brought down by Wakefield, takes play to just short of the halfway line. Here's Mark Foster, sends it on to Cullen. Cullen makes a couple of yards before he's brought down. Bishop this time, on to Les Boyd. Boyd charging forward. Bishop out to Andy Gregory. Gregory to Tamati. Tamati moving forward, tries to turn the tackle, does, but can't get the ball away. Carl Webb this time, out to Gregory. Bishop, run around with Gregory, brings in Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory though is well tackled by Wakefield. Sixth tackle, Bishop. Kick for the corner, looks a good one. And a lovely kick from Paul Bishop. Beat the fullback Fletcher and the wingman, and the scrum down, the end result. Front rows meet once more. Referee Mr. Tennant, sporting the new referee's kit, the orange and black stripes with the Stones logo on the front. And the scrum packs down once more. Once again the referee's whistle goes. Alex Salford had the penalty. And Greg Austin, the Australian centre, comes over to take this penalty. Puts it safely into touch. Moylan. Good strong tackle there by Les Boyd and Jackson on Schubert. Moylan once more. And offside. Mike Gregory. So once again, Greg Austin can make more yards for Salford. And a successful kick takes Salford into the Warrington half. Moylan. Schubert charges forward. Moylan. Blow. Good tackle though coming in once more from Warrington, quickly up. Wakefield, Pendlebury, around with Wakefield. Wakefield brings in McTeague, ball goes loose, Tamter kicks it forward, Cullen will kick it forward once more, bounces awkwardly, finally Bentley dives on it, the Salford winger over on that far side. Moylan then, out to Blow, took it one-handed, Wakefield, Pendlebury, Herbert, ball goes loose, Paul Bishop has it, Paul Bishop now trying to get away from McTeague, and McTeague brings him down. Here's Mike Gregory, sends it right to Andy Gregory, offside, against Schubert and Austin. Warrington have the penalty. And Paul Bishop will try and add 2 points to the Warrington score. Paul Bishop then comes up, Left-footed, strikes it nicely through, and Warrington leads 6 points to 0. The goal scored by Paul Bishop. So once again, John Pendlebury restarts for Salford. Once again, bounces awkwardly. Tamati takes it safely this time. Runs straight. This time, it's Bob Jackson, charges forward. Cowweb this time, on to Tamati. Tamati charging forward once more, making good ground. Webb this time, sends it on to Andy Gregory. Gregory, nice pass, brings in Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts is away, still Mark Roberts. Brings it on to Johnson. Johnson's going away, no one will stop Brian Johnson. Lovely try for the wire. The try scored that time, Brian Johnson. 10 minutes gone, 10-0 to the wire. A lovely move. Andy Gregory's pass sent away Mark Roberts, and Mark Roberts passed back inside to Brian Johnson, and Johnson went away. For his second try of the season, both against Castleford, one last week. Salford, one last week and one this week. Once again, good backing up from Brian Johnson, brings him another try. Bishop then, strikes it well, and safely through from Paul Bishop. Makes a score with just over 10 minutes gone, Warrington 12, Salford 0. So just a start Warrington wanted. Pendlebury restarts, a longer kick this time. And it's a good kick there from John Pendlebury. Warrington will have to drop out from underneath their own posts. Bishop then drops out, goes straight into the hands of Major. So Salford then, first time in the Warrington 25, Schubert. Moylan then sends it left with Bloor. Bloor back to Herbert. Herbert caught by Tamati. Moylan once more to Bloor, out to Wakefield. Wakefield to Pendlebury. Pendlebury hits Austin, and Carbett has it. Took it well, it was bouncing awkwardly for him, but took it well. Gregory this time. Will be picked up finally by Paul Cullen, who puts his head down and makes a few yards, and 6 more tackles for Warrington. Clean slate. Andy Gregory, dummies, gets out of 1 tackle, but 3 Salford players quickly on him. And the penalty to Warrington. Pinching the ball in the tackle, Mick McTeague. Carbett then puts the ball safely into touch. Webb takes second pass of the penalty onto Boyd. Boyd charges forward. Carl Webb once more onto Tamati. Tamati moving forward. Carl Webb onto Mike Gregory. He's stopped by McTeague and Major. Webb once more onto Andy Gregory. Gregory brings in Mark Roberts again. Roberts, great burst of speed. And it took 2 Salford players to bring him down. Once again, it was McTeague in a good tackle with O'Loughlin, but Warrington on the attack once more. Bishop brings in Boyd. Can't take the pass. Salford have it. And offside against Mark Roberts. And Salford given the free kick. Austin then. Another good kick from Gray Austin. Moylan then to take the tap. Hands it on to Schubert. He meets Les Boyd. And he throws it away to McTeague. McTeague head down once more, but there's 3 Warrington players there to push him back. Moylan this time to Wakefield. Wakefield beats 2 men, gets the ball away. Now here to Bloor. Bloor dummies. Good tackle from Johnson. Nice break though by Darren Bloor. This time it's Moylan out to Pendlebury to McTeague. McTeague, nice pass to Fletcher, but good tackle from there from Brian Carbett. Look, Pendlebury this time straightens up, moving forward. 6 tackle then for Salford inside the Warrington 25. Wakefield, little chip kick through. Fletcher's chasing it, and Rick Thackeray and Matt Foster clear the danger for Warrington. And Carl Webb injured at the moment in the middle of the field, receiving treatment. As Paul Bishop drops out, McTeague takes it safely for Salford. Moves straight to the Warrington 25 before Tamasi and Mark Roberts will stop him. Moylan then for Salford sends it right to Pendlebury. Pendlebury brings in Major. Once again, Mark Roberts is there along with Mike Gregory. Moylan once more to Pendlebury. Out to Bloor. Bloor dummies. Gets his pass away to Schubert. He can't take the pass. Cullen is there for Warrington to jump on it. And Brian Johnson quickly goes to acting halfback. Goes himself on the play the ball. Andy Gregory this time. Out to Jackson. Jackson head down, charging forward once more, making good ground. Plays it to himself. Once again makes a couple of more yards before he's brought down. This time it's Andy Gregory. Out to Paul Bishop. Bishop to Boyd. Took it well under pressure. Bishop once more. Little grubber kick. And Fazakli knocks the ball on. And that will be a scrum down. So a scrum down immediately below us. Bloor feeds. And the scrum collapses. And Bloor will feed once more. And that was feeding against Darren Bloor. And another 10 yards for talking against Darren Bloor. Sets Warrington up in a good position. Bishops puts the ball into touch. Sets Warrington now up on the attack. Looks like a set move coming in. It's Jackson onto Boyd. Boyd goes for the corner. Just held up in the tackle by 3 Salford players. Carl Webb's acting halfback this time. Sends it out right to Bishop. And the ball goes loose. Mike Gregory finally has it for Warrington. Warrington losing ground though. This time it's Andy Gregory. Gregory onto Tamati. Tamati charging forward. Gregory went for the return. Would have been a good move if it had come off. This time it's Mike Gregory. Gregory looking for the gap. Bishop once more. Out to Jackson. Jackson kicks it through. Hits a Salford player. And Salford back in possession. Goals left this time onto McTeague. Pendlebury once again, the kick coming in from Salford. Straight into the safe hands of Brian Johnson. Johnson now moving forward. Johnson gets away from one tackle, cuts inside another, finally brought down by Greg Austin. Rick Thackeray this time goes himself, goes across field, goes straight, makes good ground before he's brought down by Major. And Moylan plays the ball to Foster. Bishop onto Jackson. Jackson on the burst. Carweb this time onto Andy Gregory. Bishop run around with Gregory. Gets the pass away to Boyd. All goes loose though. And Salford back in possession with McTeague. Blow has it onto Schubert. Schubert's brought down on the 25. Moylan, Pendlebury, Herbert, Major in fact it is who makes the 25 once more. Wakefield onto Pendlebury, Pendlebury moving forward, good tackle from Paul Bishop. Fazackley, Wakefield, slip pass on, Austin, quick through and there's acres of space here for Greg Austin, bounces awkwardly for him, knock on. A nice little move there from Greg Austin, saw the space. But the ball bounced awkwardly for him and he knocked it on for a scrum down. Gregory feeds and Blow bounces on it and the scrum will be fed once more. Gregory feeds, Warrington in possession this time. Once again, the scrum collapses. Penalty to Salford. So, Greg Austin with the kick for touch. High one. Moylan then hands it on to Herbert. Herbert moves into the Warrington 25. Moylan once more, Blow, Wakefield, Blow once more, this time it's Major, onto Schubert, Schubert stopped by Foster, Moylan out to Wakefield, Pendlebury, Gregory's there, gets away from him, Mark Roberts is there also, and Salford lose some considerable ground. Here's Blow, hands it on to Wakefield, Wakefield cuts it back inside to McTeague, McTeague gets it out to Blow, forward pass. So the scrum packs down once more. Gregory feeds. Gregory, ball goes loose and it's Salford with Mark Wakefield who has it. Fletcher now for Salford, sends it out left to Schubert. Schubert moves forward, stopped by Bishop. And Mike Gregory tries to get the ball away. Samity comes in to finish the tackle. Blow, Moylan, Blow. Major cuts inside and gets away to Blow, long way forward. So far this afternoon, the referee has been right on the spot. That's supposed to be another forward pass there. Ball goes in. Scrum is being wheeled and turned. In fact, it's Mike Gregory who jumps on it and comes away. And Warrington back in possession. Andy Gregory onto Bob Jackson. Jackson charges forward, head down. Andy Gregory once more, goes himself on the play the ball, looks for the gap. Gets away to Rick Thackeray. Thackeray just couldn't tuck it. And Fazackley has it for Salford. This time Fletcher. Had a good game for Salford in the Lancashire Cup last Sunday. Here's Moylan, and Herbert can't take it. Gregory feeds, Salford in possession with Blow, moving forward, but there's no wingman there for him. And Rick Thackeray brought him down. Fazackley sends it out left with Pendlebury. Onto Wakefield. Wakefield to Schubert. Meets Cowweb, gets the ball away to Moylan. Blow sends it left with Wakefield. Wakefield to Pendlebury. Pendlebury, good burst of speed, gets it away to Fletcher. Fletcher now inside. Good tackle by Cullen. The ball goes loose, but it'll be a knock on. So 24 minutes gone in this first half, which sees a score at Warrington 12, Salford 0. Gregory feeds, Warrington in possession. Gregory feeds once more. Salford given the penalty, Warrington penalised. Moylan takes it onto Wakefield. Wakefield to Fletcher. Fletcher stopped by Bishop. Austin this time onto Pendlebury. Pendlebury goes back right, straightens up, looks for the gap. Couldn't get the ball out to Fletcher, who's coming through. For Zackley this time onto Wakefield. Wakefield to Schubert. Schubert stopped by Roberts and Webb. From the ball, Wakefield, little chip kick through, and Johnson punches the ball out. So, drop out, which Warrington will take. Bishop then, high and lofted kick. McTeague calls for it and takes it safely and runs forward. Cowweb and Paul Bishop were in the tackle for Warrington. Blow this time, long pass out to Fletcher. Fletcher. Blow, Wakefield, Herbert. Herbert gets the ball away to Blow, couldn't take it. Then Mark Roberts. And a knock on. Both ways, says the referee, for another scrum down. And a good bit of Salford pressure there. But the end result is another scrum down. Ball goes in, Andy Gregory has it, goes out right to Johnson. Johnson cuts inside. Just couldn't break the tackle though of Fletcher. This time it goes right onto Mike Gregory. Samate onto Jackson. But the referee saw a knock on. And once again we have another scrum down. Blow feeds, Salford in possession. Wakefield now onto Bentley, but he can't take the pass. So another scrum down, midway inside the Warrington 25. Gregory will feed this time. Gregory feeds. Warrington in possession this time with Andy Gregory. Bishop and offside. So Brian Carbett with the kick for touch. It's a good kick there from Brian Carbett. And Warrington then, Carweb. It's Bob Jackson who's running forward. Jackson then charges in, head down once more. Webb this time. Dummies, goes himself. And caught over on that far side. Tamati goes blindside on himself, charging forward. Brought down, gets up once more. Good run there from Tamati. Warrington now pressing forward. This time it's Gregory. Bishop run around with Gregory. But Roberts and Gregory run into each other. Salford have it with McTeague. Wakefield, this time onto Fletcher. Fletcher going across field, hands off one man, gets his ball away to Verzakli. Verzakli, intelligent pass back to Wakefield. And Wakefield's finally brought down on the Salford 25. Verzakli to Blow, but Blow knocks the ball on for another scrum down. So Gregory then will feed, but once again the scrum's not to the satisfaction of Mr. Tennant. Gregory finally feeds. Mike Gregory has it, looks for the gap, he breaks one tackle. Gregory was coming up, but Mike Gregory couldn't get his pass away. This time it's Bishop. Bishop, and the high tackle there from Blow. Bishop didn't like it, and now we've got fighting. All the players in. Well, it started with the high tackle on Blow from Paul Bishop. Paul Bishop didn't like it and seemed to retaliate in the tackle. And that sparked off a fight which Mr. Tennant talks to Paul Bishop about and says next time you'll be off. Now he calls over Darren Blow. He'll be penalised for the earlier high tackle. And Warrington have a penalty. So Paul Bishop, 2 goals already this afternoon, and that's his 3rd. So, little under 10 minutes left in this first half, which sees Warrington 14, Salford 0. Good kick, there's Brian Carbett, takes it safely and will move forward. He just caught by Mark Wakefield. This time it's Mark Roberts onto Bob Jackson. Jackson straightens up. Webb this time onto Tamati. Tamati moving forward once more. Being pushed towards the touchline. Webb. Boyd charging forward. Tamati. Bishop, Gregory, Johnson's linking up well, brings in Cullen. Cullen was well tackled though by Greg Austin. Mike Gregory to Andy Gregory. Gregory, Foster. Foster's well tackled by Verzakli. This time it's Bishop. Kick downfield over the head of Fletcher, but he judged it well. Fletcher then faced by Roberts, and Roberts brings him down. McTeague this time goes across field. Blow, O'Loughlin. Goes back to Austin, another kick through. Johnson and Gregory go for it. Brian Johnson takes it. Brian Johnson now for Warrington, moving forward. Cuts inside Schubert. Still Brian Johnson. He's cut inside again. Brian Johnson's away. He's gone for the try. This is a great run. He gets on 2. Mark Foster. What a try from Warrington there. Beautifully made by Brian Johnson. And once again, good backing up by Mark Foster. Sends Warrington in for another try. What a break from Brian Johnson. The kick through from Greg Austin. Gregory and Johnson went for it together. Johnson picked it up. He beat two men cut inside. He was just caught as he was going for the line. But Mark Foster was there backing up to go over for a try. Bishop then. Easy enough for Paul Bishop. Takes the score to Warrington 20, Salford 0. Pendlebury then restarts. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson charges forward. Well tackled though by McTeague. Assisted by O'Loughlin. This time it's Andy Gregory, onto Mike Gregory. He's brought down on his own 25. Andy Gregory once more acting half, back onto Carl Webb. Webb. Jackson to Andy Gregory, to Tamati, but Tamati drops the ball and Moylan has it. Pendlebury, onto Major. Major, good tackle from Paul Bishop. Moylan sends it right this time. Wakefield inside to Austin. Austin skates from one tackle, gets it away to Wakefield. Wakefield to the wingman for Zackley. Zackley cuts inside. Wakefield. Moylan around with Wakefield, brings in McTeague. McTeague hands off one man. This is a good try, I'm sure, for McTeague. Lovely burst of speed there for McTeague. So McTeague registers Salford's first point of the afternoon. Handed off two men as he's going through. Zackley then comes up, strikes it right-footed, but he goes wide. And it's Warrington 20, Salford 4. So Paul Bishop will restart for Warrington, kicks deep. McTeague will take it for Salford, takes it safely and will move forward. Clears his 25 before he's brought down. Good run there from Major, but Mike Gregory's pinched the ball and hands it on to Andy Gregory. Gregory now, but the ball goes loose as he tried to pass it. The ball's still loose. And the knock on. And another scrum down. And it's the last 5 minutes then of the first half. Scrum down inside the Salford 25, which Blow will feed, but the scrum collapses. Blow feeds once more. Andy Gregory has it. Brian Johnson. Johnson moving across field, cuts inside, brought down by Wakefield. Bishop quickly goes to acting half-back, goes himself, looks for the gap, cuts inside. Tamati this time, onto Jackson. Jackson charging forward. Andy Gregory this time to Tamati. Tamati charges forward. Gregory to Mike Gregory. Gets the ball away to Carl Webb. Nice pass, and Carl Webb's just held over the Salford try line. 6 tackle then on the Salford line. Andy Gregory. Kick was charged down. Boyd. Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory will take the tackle. Should be 6 more. But the referee says 6 tackle and the turnover. Here's Blow now for Salford. Nice break here from Darren Blow, goes across field, finally stopped by Mark Foster and Bob Jackson. And Warrington in possession, Mark Foster. Nice bit of play there from Bob Jackson. Back heeling the ball back to Warrington. Rick Thackeray out to Bishop, Bishop onto Carl Webb. But Webb's caught by Moylan and McTeague. Bishop on to Les Boyd, Boyd to Andy Gregory, Gregory cuts inside, gets away from two men, Gregory goes across field, out to Carl Webb, Webb to Johnson, Johnson finally straightens up, out to Jackson, Jackson now charges forward, but he's well tackled by Greg Austin. This time it's Andy Gregory down to Tamati, Tamati straightens up, still going, finally stopped by McTeague. Carl Webb this time says it wide with Gregory, Bishop run around with Gregory, back to Mark Roberts though, but there's three Salford plays there, tries to throw the ball back. This time it's Boyd out to Bishop, lines up the drop goal, and it goes wide. And there goes to half-time hooter, which sees Warrington going, leading by 20 points to 4. Tries coming from Brian Johnson, Mark Foster and Rick Thackeray. 4 goals from Paul Bishop. Salford, their 4 points come from a try by Mick McTeague. So as the team's going at half-time here at Wilspool, score Warrington 20, Salford 4. So the teams reappear for the second half as the marching band leaves the field, which has been entertaining the crowd at half-time. Looks as if there's no substitutes being made at the half-time interval. So Salford will restart the second half. At the moment, 20 points to 4 down. Pendlebury restarts for Salford. Bob Jackson takes it safely and will move forward. Jackson coming forward, breaks one tackle. Clears it 25 before he's brought down by Moylan. This time it's Tamati. Andy Gregory this time, but there's nobody waiting for him, and Gregory has to go himself and moves across field. Gets the ball away to Cullen, and Cullen loses the ball. And it looks like Salford are back in possession over on that far side. Greg Austin, Major's been pushed back. Moylan on to Blow, Blow to Wakefield, Wakefield straightens up, looks for the gap, gets it back to Darren Blow. This is a nice move on to Herbert, Herbert moves forward, gets it back to Blow. This is a nice move from Salford, cuts it inside to Bentley, quick pass to O'Loughlin. No, O'Loughlin's finally caught. Nice move there from Salford, taking play to about 5 yards from the Warrington line. Blow dummies, gets his ball away to Schubert. Schubert stopped a couple of inches short of the Warrington line. Ball goes loose, Mark Roberts has it. Scrum down. Another injury to another Warrington player. Looks like Brian Carbett who's injured. Oh, Mark Foster it is. This time it's Andy Gregory. Goes straight back into the scrum. Tamati. Hands off one man, still going. Good run from Kevin Tamati. Finally being pushed back. Gregory on to Jackson. Jackson moves forward, brought down short of the Warrington 25. Carl Webb onto Andy Gregory to Les Boyd. Boyd moves forward, throws the ball back to Johnson. Johnson did well to keep hold. It was a Salford play in the shape of Greg Austin waiting for that pass. Here's Andy Gregory. Gregory gets his pass away to Cullen, and Cullen's brought down over on that far side. 6th tackle then. And a boot going straight into the face there of Paul Cullen. A sly little kick. Salford player looks like John Fazackley, protesting his innocence. And the referee warns him. And Paul Cullen returns to his feet. Bishop then with the kick for touch, it's a successful one. Andy Gregory, eager to get on with things, taps it onto Carl Webb, to Bishop. Run around with Gregory, brings in Boyd, took it well. Andy Gregory, once more, on to Kevin Tamati. Tamati, slip pass onto Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory keeps hold. Tamati onto Boyd, Boyd juggles with it, gets the ball away to Carl Webb. Tamati once more, onto Paul Bishop, to Andy Gregory. Gregory to Johnson, Johnson onto Cullen, Cullen now's found the gap, gets the ball away to Mark Foster, Foster cuts back inside, brought down over that far side. Rick Thackeray to Gregory, Gregory, long pass to Mark Roberts, Roberts now moves forward, but he's upended. And that's the sixth tackle then for Warrington, just outside the Salford 25. Carl Webb, Bishop lines the drop goal up, it's hanging and goes wide of the Salford posts. So a tap for Salford from their own 25. Mullen takes it onto McTeague, McTeague runs straight. Moylan goes himself on the play of the ball, brings in O'Loughlin, O'Loughlin. He's stopped by Mike Gregory and Mark Roberts. Moylan acting half-back to Pendlebury, Pendlebury straightens up, looks for the gap. This time it goes back to Wakefield, Wakefield kicks downfield. Brian Carbett and Brian Johnson going for it, and finally it's Brian Carbett who has it, goes across field, sidesteps Darren Blow and then slips and looks injured. And Brian Carbett falls to the floor. Looks as he may have twisted something. He sidestepped his man, and the stretcher being called on. So Brian Carbett, his first appearance of the season in the Warrington first team. And an unfortunate sight of the stretcher being called onto the pitch. So Brian Carbett now leaving the field on the stretcher. Good round of applause from the Warrington fans, which sees Ken Kelly come onto the pitch, the Warrington substitute. So, and Salford are back in possession. Blow now onto Wakefield, Wakefield moving forward to Pendlebury. Moylan, dummies, looks for the gap and finds it. Nice break here from Steve Moylan, Moylan still going, Fan has to be stopped by Gregory. Nice break there from the Salford hooker. And now Andy Gregory looks injured. This time it's Herbert moving forward, and Herbert knocks off two men. Fletcher then. Fletcher goes himself on the play of the ball, over on that far side, looking for the corner. And the ball goes loose and out of touch it goes. And another injury it looks like. And with Brian Carbett already off on one stretcher, it looks like another stretcher is being called on for. This time maybe Fletcher. Yes, another stretcher being called for. So Brian Carbett already off on one stretcher. And now it looks like Fletcher, the Salford fullback. There's another casualty. So in the space of 2 minutes, 2 players leave the field on stretchers. Brian Carvett of Warrington, and now it looks like Paul Fletcher of Salford. He went down with the ball over in that corner. And the Salford substitute Peter Glynn will come on as the Salford player leaves the field. Paul Fletcher. And Peter Glynn goes straight to the full-back position. But in punt and scrum now near the Warrington line is Gregory Feeds. And Warrington have it, Andy Gregory. Moving forward. And still going. Good run there from Andy Gregory. 2 players on him, but still made good ground. Mike Gregory moving forward. So Warrington just inside their own 25. Carl Webb's acting halfback. Sends it on to Kevin Tamati in offside. Against Gary Schubert. Paul Bishop then to kick for touch. Makes it successfully. Carl Webb will take it. 2 balls on the pitch. Carl Webb can now take the tap, and it's Rick Thackeray, the wingman, who takes it. He's brought down. Carl Webb once more onto Tamati. Tamati now moves forward into the Salford half, still going. Another good run from Kevin Tamati. Took the man of the match along with Andy Gregory last week. No doubt another nominee this week, and it's Rick Thackeray has to dive on that pass from Andy Gregory, who quickly runs to acting halfback position. And a knock on. Right, they're going to the scrum half, Andy Gregory. So scrum down. Still you await the first points of this second half. It's Warrington 20 points, Salford 4, and that scrum looks like Salford have it. Blow kicks the ball back to Wakefield, but he's well tackled by Paul Bishop. And that is a penalty. Paul Bishop not allowing Mark Wakefield to play the ball. Greg Austin then. Once again, 2 balls on the pitch. Moylan will take the tap when the referee's happy. Takes it, hands it on to Schubert. And Schubert stops, still going though. Brought down by Carl Webb and Les Boyd. Blow, Wakefield, dummies. Couple of obstructions it looked like. Wakefield carries on, brings in Major. Major's strongly tackled by Kevin Tamati. Blow this time onto Pendlebury. Pendlebury back to Blow, juggles with it. Finally sends it off to Greg Austin. Austin, not seen much of this Australian centre in the 2 matches. He's brought down by Les Boyd. This time it's Blow, has to send out a long pass. Well taken by Bentley. He's faced by Cullen and Bishop, has to go backwards. Finally straightens up and stopped. Steve Moylan out to Pendlebury. Pendlebury moves forward. 6 tackle then for Salford. In midfield it goes out to Blow. Blow brings in Major. Major back to Blow. Blow. Ball goes loose. It's picked up now by Paul Cullen. Cullen's moving forward out to Foster. Foster's now got space. He's got no fullback or anything. Foster's going to score here without it. He's just trotted. Look at that from Mark Foster for his 2nd try. He wasn't even going full pace there, Mark Foster. He was just sort of trotting as if it was a practice match. And there was no Salford cover could even catch him. The ball went loose there, deep inside the Warrington half. Cullen caught it, and his pass to Mark Foster, who went away, and no Salford player laid a hand on him. So Paul Bishop, 4 goals so far. We'll try and make it 5. But hooks it. So Warrington 24 points, Salford 4. And it's Paul Cullen who's just left the field. And Billy McGinty, number 15 for Warrington, comes on. So Pendlebury restarts, kicks deep. Well taken by Mike Gregory, comes forward on the burst, stopped by Major and Schubert. Carl Webb to Tamati. Tamati straightens up, gets the ball back to Carl Webb. Carl Webb still going. He was caught there by Herbert. This time it's Andy Gregory. Out to Bob Jackson. Jackson turns in tackle. Andy Gregory once more goes himself. Ball goes back, picked up by Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts now moving forward. Mark Roberts still going. Good run. Jackson it is this time, he sends it out left with Gregory. Gregory a long pass, well taken by Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly breaks one tackle, still going. He's broke 3 tackles there. Ken Kelly still going, cuts inside another. Kelly still going, finally goes back left. Good run there from Ken Kelly. And that will be a penalty. Moylan not allowing Ken Kelly to get up and play the ball. But a lovely burst of speed there from Ken Kelly, broke 3 tackles. And there are boos from the Warrington crowd. As Paul Bishop, he lets to go for goal. So Paul Bishop to the left of the post as we look, strikes it left-footed and goes across the face of the goal. So the score remains at Warrington 24, Salford 4. But Salford have to drop out from their own 25, which should give Warrington possession. Austin will take it. Andy Gregory takes it well and will move forward. Gregory now moving forward. And he's stopped on that far side. This time it's Jackson, dummies, moves forward, still going. Gregory goes himself, knocks off one man, straightens up, back inside to Carl Webb. Carl Webb still going, but couldn't get the ball away to it, Thackeray. This time it's Tamati who'll move forward. Cuts inside McTeague. McTeague recovers and brings him down. Tamati still going though, finally falls in the tackle. Carl Webb this time to Gregory. Gregory to Ken Kelly. Bishop cuts inside his man, knocks another one off, but finally caught by Major. Ken Kelly this time that's in half-back, sends it left with Gregory. Gregory moving forward, back to Johnson. Johnson, great burst of speed. He's got the full-back to beat Peter Glynn. He's going for the corner. Great try, Brian Johnson. His second of the afternoon. Lovely try. Brian Johnson, the scorer. Found the gap nicely from the pass from Gregory. And Johnson went over, beating the full-back Peter Glynn. £28 points to 4. And this victory should put Warrington in good mind for their trip to Knowsley Road on Wednesday night. And what should be a titanic struggle in the Lancashire Cup. Paul Bishop, left-footed, struck it well and struck it safely through. And takes the Warrington score to 30. Warrington 30, Salford 4. Pendlebury restarts, it looks like, and that goes straight out of play, straight into the section of the crowd, and Warrington have a penalty from the centre spot. And Paul Bishop will go for touch, left-footed, a good kick from Paul Bishop. Sets Warrington up on the attack once more. Cowell will take the second pass of the penalty. He taps it onto Les Boyd, who charges forward. Boyd charging through. Great burst here from Les Boyd. Back inside to Thackeray. What a try! Les Boyd made it brilliantly. Try scorer Rick Thackeray. His second of the afternoon. Beautifully made from Les Boyd. And at last, Warrington are finding some form. But no doubt, we hope we'll see them shooting up the Stones Bitter First Division table. A lovely run there from the Warrington captain Les Boyd. And his one-handed pass to Rick Thackeray, who went in for his second try and Warrington's sixth of the afternoon. Bishop strikes it well once more, but this time goes wide. And it stays at Warrington 34, Salford 4. Halfway through the second half, 20 minutes remain. Pendlebury restarts, kicks deep, and Bob Jackson this time can't take it. So, scrum down. Salford have possession, but the referee, Mr. Tennant of Castleford, has given a penalty to Salford. Bloor decides to tap it, hands it on to McTeague. McTeague moving forward. Stopped by Tamati and Roberts. Moylan it is this time, who brings in Schubert, but he's been pushed back and virtually carried back by three Warrington players. Moylan once more. Bloor sends it back left with Wakefield. Wakefield inside to Major. Major back to Wakefield. Wakefield is finally caught by Ken Kelly. Quickly from the play the ball is Austin. And Austin stopped by Foster and Brian Johnson. Goes right this time. Wakefield onto Schubert. Schubert runs into Les Boyd. Goes right this time. Bloor onto Wakefield. Pendlebury. And the ball goes loose. Still going loose. Finally will be picked up over on that far side by Mike Gregory. Jackson onto Thackeray. Thackeray moving across field. And finally being pushed back. Ball goes loose. Andy Gregory has it. Moving forward. Faced by McTeague. Hands him off nicely. Gregory still going. Cuts inside his man once more. Finally caught by McTeague. This time it's Tamati. Long pass to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly out to Paul Bishop. Bishop to Boyd. Boyd back to Bishop. Bishop now looks for the gap and moves forward. In field he goes. Gets away from one man and another. Attempted fist thrown by Schubert. Referee has a little word with him. And Mike Gregory took it well. Gets away from McTeague. Then runs straight into Major. Tamati to Gregory. Gregory, little chip kick through. McTeague was in the way. And a penalty given to Warrington. Obstruction by McTeague there on Andy Gregory. Gives Warrington a penalty, which Paul Bishop no doubt will put into touch. Bishop then with the kick for touch. And a good kick there from Paul Bishop, sets Warrington up on the attack once more inside the Salford 25. Gregory will go to take the tap. And it's Tamchu charges in. Turns round, Gregory picks it up, has it onto Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts just dropped the ball as he's going through. And Salford gratefully have possession. This time it's Colonel Lachlan who comes away with it. He's stopped by Webb and Roberts and pushed back. Moylan this time sends it out to Pendlebury. Pendlebury straightens up, stopped by Boyd and Webb. Plays it to himself, stopped by Webb, but that would be offside against Carl Webb, which gives Salford a penalty and a free kick. Greg Austin quickly comes over to take it. Puts the ball into touch on this near side. Moylan. Schubert, it was who charged in. Well tackled by Tamati and Webb. Moylan once more. Short pass onto McTeague. Tamati's there once more. Assisted and tackled by McGinty. Goes out right with Blow. Blow, little kick through. Boyd chasing back and takes it well. Long pass now to Johnson. Johnson gets away from Wakefield. Johnson down the middle of the field. Johnson still going, has it out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly cuts back inside, just caught on that far side. But a nice move there, Johnson and Kelly. This time it's Bishop, out to Mike Gregory, to Jackson. Carl Webb, Andy Gregory, under pressure from Moylan, gets away from him, goes back. Still Gregory, onto McGinty. McGinty's found the gap once more, just stopped by McTeague, who's going through on the Salford 25. Gregory this time, long pass out to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts in the middle of the field, he's stopped. Gets the ball back to Andy Gregory, supporting well. Still Gregory. A long pass, it's a lovely pass to Rick Thackeray. Rick Thackeray cuts back inside. Thackeray still going looking for a hat-trick. Gets the ball back to Bishop. Bishop now goes, looks for the gap. Bishop's found it back inside to Ken Kelly, but the ball goes loose. And Ken Kelly has it, scores in the corner, but the ball was in touch. Says the linesman, and the linesman comes onto the pitch to have a word with Mr. Tennant. And Mr. Tennant is going to call over Paul Bishop, I think, and has a word with him for talking and gives a penalty to Salford. And Pendlebury decides to tap it, takes it quickly, stopped though by Webb. And Les Boyd. Wakefield this time onto McTeague. McTeague runs straight into Mark Roberts and Mike Gregory. Blow this time, sends it to Herbert. Herbert moving forward, knocks off one man. Finally stopped by Andy Gregory and Kevin Tamati. This time it's Blow. Wakefield, little kick through. Plenty of space for him. And he kicks it on once more. It's going to be a chase here. Austin, Foster and Thackeray. And Austin's going to get there first. Kicks it forward once more. It's a chase for the ball and Austin will get there. Greg Austin scores for Salford. The first we've really seen of this strong Australian centre, Greg Austin, and his speed there. Beat the Warrington plays to the ball and scores Salford's second try of the afternoon. And Salford have made their second substitution. Gary Schubert has just left the field, and Dave Ruddy, who's just given the sand to John Fazakli, will take the field. Fazakli, and it just scrapes through. Makes it Warrington 34, Salford 10. And Mr. Tennant waiting for his two touch judges to get in position. And Salford have made their substitution. Dave Ruddy now on the pitch. And Gary Schubert takes his place on the bench. So Paul Bishop restarts, kicks deep. Ruddy and Glynn there. Peter Glynn takes it. Moves forward. Stopped by Mike Gregory. First touch for Ruddy. And a good run. There's a couple of yards before he's brought down. Pendlebury this time. Down the middle of the pitch. This time it's Bloor onto Wakefield. Wakefield. McTeague looks for the gap and finds it. McTeague moves forward onto Bloor. Bloor finally brought down by Jackson. Good move there from Salford, takes them inside the Warrington half. Wakefield this time onto Moylan. Moylan out to Pendlebury. Pendlebury dummies. Gets the ball back to Ruddy. Took it well. Ruddy still going. Ruddy still going. Finally stopped. Bloor. Long pass to Wakefield. Wakefield. Ball goes loose. Foster is on it. But a knock on by Mark Foster and a scrum down. So the front rows meet once more. Bloor penalised for feeding. Walks away with the ball and throws it down in disgust. Bishop then with the kick for touch. A good kick there from Paul Bishop. Kelweb then takes the tap, hands it on to Gregory. Gregory to Jackson, coming on the burst. Jackson charges forward. Jackson still going. Good run there from Bob Jackson once more. Mark Roberts onto Gregory. Gregory goes right onto Carl Webb. Webb now moving forward, back inside to Foster. Foster can't take the pass. Salford back in possession. And it's Moylan who comes away with it. Stopped by Jackson and Tamati. Pendlebury to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin straightens up. And Warrington in possession, but Les Boyd I think will be penalised there. And Salford will have a free kick, which Greg Austin comes over to take. And Austin puts the ball safely into touch over on that far side. Now, first receiver is McTeague, juggles with it. This time it's Bloor onto Wakefield. Wakefield looking for the gap, found it, but Mike Gregory was there to bring him down. Bloor sends it out to Pendlebury. Pendlebury now moving forward. Long pass, it's a poor one, goes behind Bentley and into touch. So a scrum immediate below us, and the ball is in, and Bloor has it. Out to Wakefield. Wakefield cuts inside and found the gap. Wakefield's away now, cuts inside once more. Well stopped though by Gregory. Ruddy goes himself around to play the ball. He's found the gap, cuts inside, brought down by Johnson and Jackson. And the penalty. And Salford then with the penalty. Bloor will take it quickly and put the ball into touch and set Salford up on the attack once more. Moylan will take the tap. McTeague made a run. Moylan, Bloor, Wakefield, cross line to Pendlebury. Pendlebury cuts inside his man, but Mark Roberts brings him down. And Mark Roberts has the ball. But referee says Salford still in possession. Major out to Bloor. Bloor dummies, cuts in field. Ruddy taps it to himself, makes a few yards before he's brought down. Goes on to Pendlebury. Pendlebury moving forward, looking to get the ball away but can't. Goes out this time to Wakefield. Wakefield dummies, and this must be McTeague in, and it is. McTeague in for his second try. So for Zackley, we'll try and convert McTeague's second try. So with 5 minutes left, the kick is a poor one from Zackley. And the score is Warrington 34, Salford 14. Bishop then restarts, kicks deep. Peter Glynn takes it safely for Salford and will move forward. Quickly passes it out to Pendlebury. Pendlebury moves forward, stopped by Ken Kelly and Billy McGinty. Tapped it to himself. Penalty to Salford. Offside. Greg Austin then to take the kick for touch. Moylan then will take the second part of the penalty. He taps it, brings in Bentley. Bentley looks for the gap, stopped by Gregory. A good bit of pressure now being put on by Salford. Here's McTeague. Blow. Major. Goes across field. Still going. And penalty to Warrington, kicking in the tackle by Major, and Bob Jackson is injured. And the referee stops the clock. And Bob Jackson returns to his feet, and Paul Bishop will take the free kick for Warrington, puts it safely into touch. This time it's Les Boyd who'll come charging forward. Webb to Gregory, brings in Tamati. Tamati out to Mike Gregory, but just couldn't take it as he was going through. Salford back in possession. Major. McTeague, Pendlebury decides to go himself. Herbert stopped. Wakefield then, out to Moylan. Moylan, brings in Ruddy in a crunching tackle there by Mike Gregory and Kevin Tamati. And that's a poor pass, goes behind the Salford players. O'Loughlin has to go back and retrieve it. And he's quickly pounced upon by McGinty and Foster. 6 tackle then for Salford. Losing about 15 yards there. Here's Wakefield, lines a kick up. Cross field. Rick Thackeray takes it, moves forward. He's stopped and pushed back, but gets the ball away to Andy Gregory. Gregory now moving forward in midfield, but just slips as he tries to sidestep his man. Boyd goes himself, skips away from one tackle, brings in Johnson looking for his hat-trick. The ball went behind him in a forward pass and a scrum down. Scrum down, which Blow will feed. Puts the ball in. Scrum collapses. Scrum will reform once more. Referee's whistle goes. Penalty to Warrington, butting in the scrum. So Paul Bishop with a kick for touch. It's a successful one. Sets Warrington up now on the attack inside the Salford 25, which Carl Webb will take. Hands it on to Les Boyd. Boyd charging forward, hands off his man. Tries to turn the tackle but can't. Gregory, Tamati, back to Gregory. Brings in Roberts and Roberts will go in. Mark Roberts scores to make it 38 points to 14. She then comes up, but hooks it once more, and it remains at Warrington 38, Salford 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, Warrington's match, chosen by Mr. Phil of 40 medal, is our fullback, Brian Johnson.
And Brian Johnson given today's Man of the Match award. 2 tries and some good defensive tackling also as Pendlebury restarts. And Jackson drops it. Backwards, says the referee. Foster goes across field. Brian Johnson is acting halfback. On to Tamati. Tamati. The ball goes loose. Ken Kelly has it. Taps it to himself. Kelly brought down just short of his own 25. Kevin Tamati. Boyd. Tamati once more to Gregory. Gregory kicks through. Is after it. It's a chase with Fazackley, and Fazackley takes it and runs straight into Andy Gregory and Paul Bishop. Moylan, McTeague, he's well tackled by Bishop, Mike Gregory. Moylan goes himself. Blow, moving forward. Ruddy, back to Blow. Blow inside to Glynn. Now moving into the final minute. Plus injury time. Pendlebury took that well, brought in Major. Major skips away from a couple of tackles and Major's still going. A wide pass, which will be a poor pass really. Gave Bentley no chance and it went out of play. Gregory feeds, Warrington in possession, Gregory goes blindside, brings in Mark Foster. Mark Foster's still going his away again. Foster, this time he's sprinting. Mark Foster's away. Nobody's going to catch it. This is going to be a hat-trick of tries, I'm sure. It is Mark Foster, hat-trick of tries. Mark Foster's hat-trick. It was Andy Graham's pass which created the space, which Mark Foster went down the wing for the second time this afternoon to score his third try and to make it 42 points this afternoon to Salford's 14. Bishop struck it well. This time goes across the face of the goal and wide. And in fact, there goes the final hooter. The final score: Warrington 42, Salford 14. Warrington tries from Brian Johnson 2. Matt Foster, a hat-trick of tries. Rick Thackeray also got 2, and Mark Roberts. There was 5 goals from Paul Bishop. Salford tries going from Greg Austin and 2 from Teague. 1 goal from John Fazackley. So the final score here this afternoon at Willspool.